Hello there, my beautiful friends and light workers. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves entering this collective space, you are called to be here today. Spirit has a lot of messages that they want to relay to you through the cards I have chosen through my morning meditation for you today. So I'm super excited about this, everyone. I also was able to channel some messages through, so I'm super excited to share these with you as well. But first, I'm going to share with you exactly what it is that I'm doing for you today. So we're going to open up with a spirit animal card, actually 3 spirit animal cards. Some of you might be seeing animals around you. This will give you your confirmation. And some of us work with the energy of animals, right? We're also going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from this Priestess of Light Oracle. This is where I read you the interpretation from the guidebook. I'm then going to pull a surrender card for you. What is it that you can surrender and release at this time? We have a lot of powerful energies over the month of September and October that are working in our favor. So we don't need anything in our way right now. So it's going to be a good opportunity to see what it is that we can release and let go of. Then I'm going to pull a blocked energy card, see what it is that could be blocking you and how you can release it. I'm then going to pull 3 spirit messages for you. This is personal messages. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. This is the Spiritual News Oracle deck. I love this deck, so I can't wait to pull some cards for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in spirit, everyone, and let's share with you what spirit showed me this morning. So I was seeing the Mandela effect, and I saw Berenstain Bears and Fruit Loops, the cereal Fruit Loops. That was popping into my mind, and I do feel that some of you have timelines or collective memories that are shifting in your life. I feel that Spirit is trying to let you know in some way through your experience that realities are flexible. Your world is changing and shifting from a previous timeline. Okay, so there's something happening in your real life experience that is different than what you had experienced. I hope that's making sense. I feel things may not be making sense for some of you, and you're going to gain that sense or understanding soon. They also wanted me to just talk quickly about the villain era that's been going around on TikTok. I actually researched it. I made a video about it in my last Chosen Ones reading that was out back on Sunday. I'll actually leave that at the very end of this video so you can check it out if you haven't. But we have planetary alignments that are working for us, giving us ample energy, making us feel more assertive, taking action, almost being ruthless in a way, making us look like a villain, or perhaps we're experiencing villain archetypes. It's the energy in the air, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is write down some things that you can see on your screen that came through my messages that I channeled this morning. I had some initials coming up, which I'm going to pop up here because there's so many. I also had a bunch of names coming in, first names, so I'm going to include those there. I also had dreams as a theme for some of you. Some of you are experiencing really intense, vivid dreams, very clear visions of things. I actually had one this morning of extraterrestrials. I was sitting with my sister-in-law on the couch looking through the window in my roof, and I was looking at all the UFO ships up in the sky, and they seemed familiar to me, like they've always been there. And I kind of look at Katomi, I'm like, hey Katomi, take a look at the ships up there. And she's like, what? There's ships up there? When did this happen? We have UFOs. And she's super shocked about this, right? And then I woke up right away. So that was really interesting. Some of you might be seeing UFOs in your dreams. Old friends, past relationships coming up as well, right? I was seeing distant memories popping up, and it was almost like there was a recorder or a player playing an old film on a wall. It was a projector that I was seeing. So that's why I'm tying things to old memories that are popping up in your dreams. Also, some of you might be experiencing yourself flying in a dream or almost elevating in energy in some way. Not only are some of you flying, but some of you are falling, right? So I've got as above, so below coming in. So some of you are rising as above, and then some of you are dropping below. This might mean something different to each and every one of you. I was also seeing animals, lots and lots of animals. So I'll post those up here. I've written them down. I was also getting door keys and some of you unlocking something, and even seeing a red door. So I don't know what this means for all of you. We're going to pull some cards and see if we get a bigger message with this. So these are just things that I wanted to mention here. Now, as I'm shuffling these cards, I just wanted to let everyone know that I have memberships now open and available on my channel. So if you're someone that enjoys my work, enjoys my channel, you can now support me by joining memberships here on my channel. They're $2.99 per month, and you get custom badges that I've made for all of you myself. So go ahead and join if you're interested. Let's go ahead and pull some animal spirit cards now. All right, so we are starting here with kangaroo. Kangaroo seems to like to come up quite a bit. I don't know if any of you are seeing kangaroos in your life. This is coming in as a confirmation for you today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is leap into the magnificent unknown with unwavering faith. You are fully protected, everyone. So once again, leap into the magnificent unknown with unwavering faith. You are fully protected. You really are. I feel some of you are wanting to do something in your life. Maybe you are hesitant. Now's your time to do it. All right. We also have a gazelle. I don't know if any of you are seeing gazelles. This is a confirmation. And if you're not seeing them, you're seeing them on your screen. So what looks to be an obstacle could be the opportunity you've been looking for. So once again, what looks to be an obstacle could be the opportunity you've been asking for. So look closely here, everyone. All right, so gazelle and oops, oh my gosh, I already pulled a tarot card. I'm going to put this aside. That was accidental. So dog is coming up as well. I don't know if any of you have dogs as a pet. Seeing dogs around you, especially an Australian Shepherd. Maybe this is a blue heeler. It could be a border collie, right? Whatever kind of dog you're seeing that looks like this is a confirmation coming in. So the message is your loyalty and love are your greatest gifts. You are a true guardian of the heart. So once again, your loyalty and love are your greatest gifts. You are a true guardian of the heart. So look at that. Your loyalty is a superpower here. All of you that are watching. All right, so let's just put these aside. I'm actually going to put this over here. And I've already pulled one tarot card, and I'm going to just shuffle these really quickly and pull some tarot cards for you as well. All right, so my friends, the first card I pulled here is Six of Pentacles. And what a beautiful card here, everyone. This is a card of love. This is a card of expansion, relationships, our connections, and how we interact with those relationships and how we experience and feel the presence of others in our life and how we show up in them. There's a major expansion happening here, everyone. So the Six of Pentacles to start. And we are also getting here temperance, balance. So I feel there is balance that is required in some of your lives. And now is the time for you to create balance in your life. This could be in a specific area. This could be the entirety of your life. Okay, your experience right now. Some of you might be feeling unstable. And if that's what you're feeling, it's time now to stabilize things. Temperance is a major arcana card. The energy of this card is prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, and next we also have the Seven of Cups. Oh my goodness, some of you are working really hard here. Some of you may have businesses. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities and obligations in your life here. I feel that you have choices and decisions to make, and perhaps you're in a point in your life right now where you're not sure exactly what it is that you want to do. That clarity is going to be coming in. The path that you're seeking is coming towards you here, everyone. Okay, you're meant to shine your light. I feel that you already are, but there's a new path that is coming in here for you. All right, so the Seven of Cups. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so this is really powerful, everyone. I feel some of you are working on yourselves. I feel you're trying to balance energy out, and Spirit is actually wanting me to talk about the Temperance card first here. So lots of balance. This is such a beautiful card. I love the image here. You can see that she is tapping into water. This is intuition, the connection to spirit, right? I feel you're highly intuitive at this time. We've got all the planetary alignments that are working in our favor. And what spirit needs us to do right now is to balance ourselves, areas of our life that feel out of balance. You're the best person to do this. You know your life better than yourself, right? So it's time for you to create balance in your health, in your relationships, in your work, in your environment. All right, take steps now to create that balance, especially if you're feeling like you're off balance at this time. I do feel some of you are rooted in the ground, and maybe you're going through some sort of a storm that might be kind of knocking you back and forth. This is where you center yourself and get back into that routine, get back to something that used to work for you here. I'm getting something from the past popping up now. So perhaps you left something that you used to do that worked for you, that kept you in alignment, that maybe you need to implement in your daily life again. The other thing I'm getting here is your health. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you're feeling any kind of physical ailments, you're not feeling good, go see a medical doctor, okay? But I'm getting health coming in, and maybe things around your health, things that you're eating, your nutrition needs balance. I feel some of you are eating something that actually isn't good for you. And maybe it's throwing you off balance. I'm getting someone with foggy energy, not feeling really good. Maybe you're lethargic. You don't have enough energy. You have all of these plans. You're wanting to get things done. Maybe you're in the midst of getting things done, but recently you've hit a patch where you feel off balance, just physically, just with your health. This could be your mental health. It feels for some of you, it's something that you're eating. Check your diet here. What is it that you're consuming that is affecting you, that is throwing you off balance? I feel sometimes the fogginess, the anxiety, the fear, all this negative self-talk, feeling confused, like just you're not clear here. And maybe you're really hard on yourself as well. This is all coming in from something in your gut. This is what Spirit is pointing at, and it's very clear. So maybe pay a visit to a nutritionist, a dietitian, someone in the health and nutrition industry here, everyone. I feel this is really going to do you good because something to do with someone's diet is coming up here in a big, big way here, okay? So balance in all areas. The things that you're consuming mentally here as well is a very powerful factor in the way that we feel, the way that we look at things, because I'm seeing something external to you that maybe you're watching or seeing that is not making you feel good, which is throwing you off balance here. I get some of you being in a place where you're thrown out of your comfort zone. I do feel that some of you are growing and evolving through an experience that you're experiencing. Allow yourself to move through that. You're actually growing. You're going to gain a super strength here from this experience, everyone. So don't ever be afraid of what it is that you're going through. Instead, let's ground ourselves, breathe through it. Allow emotions to pass, especially if you're feeling overly emotional at this time. I feel emotional sensitivities are coming up for some of us, especially those of us that are empathic and more sensitive to some of the heightened sensitivities that we have through the way we see things, through the way we feel things, through the way we hear things. And this is where I'm getting portals. Our eyes, our ears, our mouth, our nose are all portals, right? And what's happening is our senses, maybe you're picking up something because you're feeling like your senses are heightened at this time. We need to balance this out. So again, it's all about finding the help, researching and looking into this, but also stabilizing yourself and grounding your energy here. Go for a walk in nature. Get outside for 5-10 minutes and get a breath of fresh air, right? Just go for a walk down the street. Notice some of the animals around you, like the birds. Maybe there's a cat somewhere. Maybe someone's cat sitting in a window looking at you, right? Maybe there's a dog. Somebody's walking their dog around. Just pay attention to some of nature. Connect yourself with nature. Maybe even look at some of the beautiful flowers around you, right? They're really asking you to connect with nature here. All right. Very powerful energy. And some of you are in this place right now where you're living a beautifully balanced life. I'm seeing someone who's doing really well here, living a happy and joyous life. And you're working on kind of balancing things for you personally. This could be in your career. This could be a project, a business for you, maybe relationships, kind of looking at, okay, who is it that is pulling my energy down? Who is it that's uplifting my energy? And you're kind of working on who you want to spend more time with, where you want to allot your energy here, and the things that you need to maybe set aside for now or kind of relieve yourself of completely. And what I'm getting here is an old cycle or a loop that is unfolding into some other chapter. It's almost like a cycle that maybe you have been looping in over and over again is about to shift into something different. So there's something that you're learning through this experience, but balance is key here, everyone, and you're doing really well. Just know that you're doing really well. I don't know if any of you have recently curled your hair, purchased like a hair straightener or got a perm or something like that. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody at the hairdresser. Maybe getting streaks or highlights. This is coming in as a confirmation here. And life is beautiful. Cherish those beautiful moments in your life. Spirit is wanting you to stay in the present moment here, everyone. And some of you might be inclined to wear lavender. I'm getting a lot of lavender coming in. I also have lavender in my studio right now, purple. So maybe there's a lot of color purple around you. Perhaps you're more connected to water, sensitivity, right? Intuition. You're highly intuitive. Everyone, listen to your intuition. Quiet the noise so you can listen to your intuition. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is you spending time with friends and family, you know, at home in the comfort of your own home, that coziness, right? We are moving over the next 3 weeks into the season of fall. Where I live, we've had a lot of fall kind of weather. It's all over the place, actually, the weather. Sometimes it's super sunny and then all of a sudden it's super cold, right? So I love the colder weather. Fall is my favorite season, everyone, as I've been speaking about it all over my channel. But I do feel there's this focus on preparation for Christmas, for this fall season. Some of you might be decorating your home. Perhaps you're looking at saving some money for everything that you're going to purchase around this celebratory season. Everyone, we've got Halloween coming up as well. I'm seeing some of you decorating your homes, right? Thinking about money and balancing things out. And I do feel that balance is also coming in with your finances. Don't spend too much, especially if it's unnecessary spending. Spirit is saying out of sight, out of mind right now. It's time to collect rather than to spend at this time, right? Spending is going to come up, right? But right now, let's not focus on spending too much money. There's a lot of different kinds of things out there that grab our attention, especially to take our money. So just be mindful of this, especially those of you that are online shoppers. Spirit is saying, you know what, if you don't need to have it, it's almost like, what is important? I'm getting a lot of unnecessary things. I've done this too in my life. I used to love purchasing clothes. I have so many clothes and they're piled up in my closet. I don't even wear half of them. Some of them still have tags on them. So I'm actually giving them away to my sister and some of my family members. But you know, some of us collect things and we buy things just for buying them. So they're wanting you to be very mindful of your spending habits at this time, just over the next month or two. Okay, to save your money the best that you can. Spend time with people that you love and care about. They're wanting you to actually spend time with those relationships that mean something to you, even picking up the phone and calling someone, right? I'm seeing some of you spending time with others. There's a big love energy out there right now. And the energy that you put out there, everyone, is going to come back to you. Okay, if you're putting your energy out there, your love out there in the world without strings attached, so disconnect the strings that you're attaching to the love and the energy that you're giving. It should be given freely without any kind of expectations, right? When we do it this way, it's unconditional and it comes back in that way tenfold. But when we have expectations on it, that's where we start to experience resentment, bad feelings, right? Anger, frustration, disappointment, all of this. And we don't need that in our life right now. And I know some of you are working on that. I'm hearing someone saying, I'm so hard working on that. You are a giver. I know that you are a giver. You have a big heart here, everyone. And you know that you're here for a purpose. You're meant to serve. You're meant to share your light in the world. I feel that some of you have transformation stories that's also coming up here. You're able to share a story with others that has to do with a transformation that maybe you recently went through in your life. Maybe this was something a few months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 10 years ago. Those of you that are in business, business especially, I feel you have a superpower, some sort of story to share that is going to be a part of the bigger picture around your brand, around your business. Okay, so I don't know what this is. You're going to have to share this with me, everyone, in the comment section below. But I'm seeing you thinking about money, wanting to grow your money, right? And you're trying to prepare. I'm seeing some of you preparing, and preparation is really good, having a plan, but taking that action and that next step in order to create whatever it is. So you have to take the action to stop spending your money, right? Focusing on maybe investing it in a skill set, maybe learning something new that is going to help add value to what you already know. I'm getting some of you mastering your craft here. I'm getting somebody that does makeup. I don't know if any of you have a social media account where you're a makeup artist. Maybe you're a tarot reader, or you do something that has to do with spirituality, right? Whatever this is, I feel spirituality is definitely in the background here. Law of attraction, manifestation, everyone. I'm also getting some of you that are filmmakers, animators, some of you that work online in the digital realm here. And I'm seeing a lot of success coming in, because whatever you're doing it in a balanced way. And when you find that balance in your life with what it is that you're doing, you're going to see some great success. So what I'm getting here is, if you've been doing something recently and you're finding that things aren't working in the way that you would like them to, maybe it's time to think outside the box. Maybe it's time to learn something new. Maybe it's time, because there's evolution coming in. Some of you are going through this shift where whatever that previous timeline was is now going to be different over the next little while for you. And some of you are going to experience this time jumping experience, where 1 minute you're here and then the next you're here because of some sort of an event, some sort of a realization that happens that snaps you into this other reality, this other timeline. I'm getting astral travel here as well. I'm getting time travelers coming up as well. And I'm getting ascended masters here as well. Some of you are connecting to these energies here. Some of you are working with energies right now. I'm getting someone that may be having difficulty with relationships in their life right now. I feel for some of you, you're actually growing. You have a lot of different options coming up. Maybe you're trying to figure things out right now, trying to figure out, okay, what option should I choose? There's one thing that you're meant to choose here, right? You're meant to invest your energy into that one thing. And I feel some of you have a lot of different things on your hands in many different pots. This is what I'm getting here. And that's okay if you do. I feel that some of you are very creative, but there's one thing. They're saying pick that one thing and put all that energy into it, and then expand from there once you see that success. You're meant to experience a growth and expansion in your life, and it's through you following your passions, through you following your excitement and your joy. Follow your heart here, everyone. Listen to your heart. Right now, we are being amplified with beautiful energy, and some of you might be feeling like you're more connected to spirit than normal, like you're just feeling this beautiful energy around you. And how do we know we're connected to spirit? It feels like this card, everyone. Take a look at the screen here. Some of you might be seeing deer around you, birds around you, just nature surrounding you. You're noticing it. That lets you know that you are connected to spirit, everyone. And some of you might be interacting with nature, just like this woman in this card. This is also coming in as a confirmation. So I'm seeing somebody in their garden. Maybe some of you work at the zoo, right? Maybe you're going to an aquarium, or you're around animals. Maybe you have squirrels that come up to your window, or raccoons, right? I don't know, there's a connection here. Maybe you just purchased a plant for your house. That's also connection to nature. So birds are coming in as confirmations for you, deer. We've got squirrels, and I've got somebody that might be, just like this card, someone that may be needing your support, or you're supporting someone. So this could be someone that has an adult child, even children, an older family member that you're caring for. This is a lot of weight, and I feel maybe you're trying to balance things out in this area. And you know, it's going to be different for everyone depending on what it is that you're going through. Call on your spirit guides to bring you the answers, and especially around balancing this out, because I'm seeing some of you feeling really exhausted taking care of someone that is not pulling their weight in this relationship in some way. And some of you are okay with this, like you're doing such a beautiful job of balancing it. It's almost like, you know what, I know I have responsibilities here. I know I have someone to take care of. I'm going to do this and not actually let it get to me. And for others, you're actually meant to put up some healthy boundaries around relationships, especially if they're draining you at this time. Now, with the 7 of Cups, the number 7 is a very spiritual number, everyone. So if you're seeing the numbers 7s, 6s, and the number, let's not do the Temperance one. I feel they're showing me the 6s and the 7s. So 6, 7, I'm getting 67 or 76. I don't know if any of you live on a street number with these numbers on it. That's coming in as a confirmation. But I'm seeing some of you kind of thinking of ideas. You're doing really well here. Maybe this is a spiritual business for some of you. I'm getting someone kind of putting things together, mixing things. So this could be something that you do for work, mixing ingredients to make something, right? Maybe you sell products out there. I feel that Spirit is actually sending you the right kind of people, the right kind of resources, the right kind of people, opportunities that are going to help you align your dreams and desires. And what's happening here is you actually take a look at this card, you have so many things you want to do. Everyone, I'm feeling that there's lots of different things that you want to do. You want to have a home here, you want to travel, maybe a car. Perhaps you're wanting to see yourself be successful in your career, in your business. I'm seeing some of you trying to get clients here as well, trying to manage it all. You're going to be able to manage this all. So what I'm getting here is to organize yourselves, to have a calendar, have some sort of a system or a program in your life that works for you. Put some roots in the ground that are ones that you put in, right? So the other thing that Spirit is showing me here is maybe you're tired or exhausted and not sure. Maybe you're confused because there's so many different options, so many different things that you can do. Now, when I first started my YouTube channel, before I actually started it, I visualized myself working from home. And I didn't know what that was going to look like. So when I quit my job, I gave myself 6 months. And when I decided YouTube, before that, I was actually doing human design, astrology, numerology, and I thought, you know what, I can't do one specific thing. I got to figure one thing out, and these weren't 100% resonating for me. And all of a sudden I opened my closet, and lo and behold, there's a tarot deck that I'd never opened. I had that for many, many years, but because I was afraid of tarot, because of what I was taught growing up, that, you know, all of this is satanic. It's not, right? But I was told that. I just opened it up one day, and it was in my closet. I opened it, and right away I connected. I knew this was it, right? I knew this was it because I connected with all the cards. I understood what they meant. Of course, I had to learn more, but I knew that was the way. This is how it's going to show up for you as well. So any kind of pressure you have on yourself right now around, okay, what am I supposed to do? How do I make this work? I don't even know what I want to do. Let that go. And whatever that desire is, if it's you wanting to work from home, have that vision and experience in your mind, right? And you're going to be taken to that desire. And you're not going to know the journey towards it. It's going to show up for you. You're going to go through the experience of creating it. And what you need to do is to really understand yourself a little bit more better here, is what Spirit is asking here. To look at yourself as a true version of yourself, not as somebody that someone else wants to see. I don't want you to wear masks here when you're really deciding what it is that you want. I want you to do what makes you happy, what you enjoy doing, what you're passionate about, because this is where the gold lies. This is where all the miracles lie for you, right? So I feel some of you are looking for a path. Maybe you're meandering in your purpose here, everyone, trying to find a way. Maybe you have a lot of different options to go. Pick that one thing that resonates for you the most, that you're passionate about, that puts a smile on your face. Okay, and from there, all of this is going to come to fruition, because I feel there's a lot of things that some of you want to do. All of those things are going to happen, because when I first started on my journey of, you know, breaking free from that 9 to 5 and starting my own business, everything that I desired, I now have, and there's more bigger dreams that I have now, and having a vision board. Create a vision board for yourself, everyone. This is really going to help you. If you don't have one, create one. There's tons of videos online on how to create it. Just have a bigger vision here and watch how all of that comes to fruition. And as you're putting those desires there, again, don't put any kind of time constraints and wait for things to happen. Don't put any expectations on it. Instead, allow that desire to float into the universe. Let it work its magic and come back to you. But you, to be an active participant in the creation of that desire. What can you do in your life right now to make that desire happen? Is there something that you can learn more about that'll give you more knowledge on something specific that you're trying to do? This is where they're asking you to master your craft, something that is true to you. And from here, you're going to see some major success. You're going to have a lot of opportunities coming in, but also Spirit is going to line things up for you. You're going to see how things start to line up for you. This is how I experienced it in my own life. I went through a lot of struggles at first, but I feel that those are purposely there. I feel Spirit actually tests us to see, like, do you really want this? Because if you do, you'll go through this. I want to see how well you're able to persevere. I want to see what your will is like. I want to see what kind of energy you're going to put into this. I want to see if you're actually serious. And oh my gosh, I put a lot of energy out there, everyone, to bring all of these readings to you every single day. So I just want you to know that it does take a lot of effort and energy. And if you're feeling like things are off balance because you're not feeling good or you're not gaining clarity, make sure that your physical body is in good shape, that you're feeling good. Maybe that's where you're meant to start first. It's first, let's look into our wellness, make sure we're good. This physical body, this temple is what makes all of these creations a reality in our lives. It's this body that makes it happen, right? We're connected to this. You have to take care of it, right? So important. And I feel you're going to experience a lot of opportunities. You are elevating here in your spiritual growth, but also in your physical reality, the experience of it. And what I'm getting here is some of you're outgrowing some of the people in your lives. You're outgrowing them, and you're meant to. And it's not personal, it's business. Here is what Spirit is saying, right? So allow yourself to elevate. I feel everybody has their own journey, right? There's some relationships that are meant to only be there for a certain period of time. There's things that we learn through those relationships that we can carry forward. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do here too. All right, pick and choose what aligns with your energy at this time, what actually uplifts your energy. If you're finding that someone is draining you, it is now time to release that energy out of your life. That's usually a sign, right? That maybe you're not meant to be around this energy, especially if it's draining you and not letting you elevate. You're meant to be elevated at this time. So really important messages coming in for all of you today. This is so powerful. I love this. So you're going through a major expansion here, everyone. And again, the planetary alignments, they're showing up on all of these cards, the cups here on this card, right? So I just feel that there's some major growth happening, and Spirit is letting you know that you are connected to Spirit. You're manifesting right now. This is the stage that you're in, manifestation and bringing things to fruition, right? So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle. See what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this card, everyone. So we're getting balance. Oh my goodness. So stability and standing firm. So we have a big message around balance here for some of you. So it's time to balance parts of your life, maybe your whole life out right now, to make a point to balance it. We have the number 40 on this card. This could be a number that some of you are seeing in your life. Maybe you're 40 years old as you're watching this reading. This is all a confirmation for you. And those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 40 days and 40 hours around the message of this card. So the Priestess of Balance walks a steady line, looking ahead yet staying centered. This card is telling you that restoring order and balance to your life will be important at this time. So take a good look at the energy and the effort you expend every single day. If something's disproportionate, it may cause you to lose your center, your stamina, and even your peace of mind. Ask yourself, are you engaging in too much work and not enough fun? Too much taking care of others and too little taking care of yourself? What about practical matters? Are you eating healthfully and drinking enough water? Are you getting enough muscle movement and peaceful relaxation? All these approaches can easily be abandoned when you get busy or stressed. But those are precisely the times when you need stability and balance the most. So I feel that Spirit is asking you here, everyone, to listen to your body. Your body is communicating with you, okay? Notice the light in the palms of this priestess, right and left, receptive and active, are energized, extending up to the universal connection. She displays an equal focus on yin and yang energy and calls for you to become more energetically conscious. If you tend to be passive, it's time to stand firm in support of your own higher intentions. Yet if you tend to be active with little or no reflection on meaning or purpose, now is the moment to look inward and find some balance there. You can achieve balance simply by paying attention to the needs of your daily life. When you make choices that honor your body, spirit, and personal priorities, you create the stability and stamina necessary to see you through to the fruition of your greatest dreams and desires. This is the fruition. They're all going to come together for you, right? So we've got an affirmation here, everyone. Feel free to write this down. I have the power to prioritize myself. I choose to live a balanced, healthy, and honoring life every day. So once again, I have the power to prioritize myself. I choose to live a balanced, healthy, and honoring life every day. So look at that. What a powerful message for you today. Balance. Oh my goodness. It's time to balance things out, everyone. All right. Let's see what it is that you need to release at this time. What is it that you can surrender? So we are getting for you, everyone. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Look at that. Surrender to the magic of who you are. So we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So once again, we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from you just being you. So look at this. They're aligning you and balancing you to center in your true nature here. This is what I'm getting from this card. All right, let's go ahead and pull a blocked energy card. What is it that could be blocking you and how can you release it? So we are getting for you, everyone. Doing it the hard way. Are you doing it the hard way? You'll have to ask yourself that. So doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. Time to work smarter. This is how you unblock this energy. You have to work smarter. Find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easier to you will be the things you will find most success in. These are things that you enjoy. I love what I do. I work around the clock, everyone. I film readings. I edit my videos. My husband also helps me edit my videos. He's got a lot of things that he's doing on his end as well. So many projects, but we love doing what we love doing, so it doesn't feel like work. So once again, find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easier to you will be the things you will find most success in. So look at that. Let's go ahead now and pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message from Spiritual News today, everyone, is breaking news. Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all the things that serve your highest good. So look at that. This is your first message. Your second message is this just in. Spirit is encouraging you to keep going. Life has its lessons, but don't let it discourage you. Whenever life seems to not go as you expected, don't count it as a fail. Remember that Spirit is guiding you through it all. So look at that. Second message. And your third message is in other news. You are attracting true love. You have done the work of self-love and emotional healing. By loving yourself the way that you do, those who come to you will reciprocate that same energy to you. So again, the energy that you're putting out into the world, everyone, the energy of love is going to come right back at you tenfold. All right, so those are your 3 personal messages. I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel number for you. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting 11, 22, 1122. You're going through a great shift at this time, everyone. This is your confirmation, especially if you're seeing this number in this sequence anywhere in your life. Your message today is, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Look at that. This comes with keywords. I'm going to read them to you. Some of you might resonate with them. So you're going through personal growth. spiritual development as well. So you're moving to a higher frequency, a higher vibration, everyone. You are elevating spiritually here. You're growing and manifesting your goals as well. We've got oneness, connection, and completion here. So look at that. So this is your reading. This is your message. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, we have some new Magic Intention candles in stock. This is the Golden Luster Edition. These are made by my sister-in-law, Katomi. I've got a link for these in the description box below. Again, a limited supply here, everyone. These go really quick. They come with a stone. These are beautiful and they smell great. So once again, grab yours while you can in the description box below.